Today, we're delving into an enigma that has remained unanswered since the year 2014. And if you enjoy this type of content on our channel, don't forget to show your support by hitting that like button down below and also sharing your thoughts in the comments to encourage engagement. It was on the 30th day of June in the year 2014, approximately 8 years ago, that LARS MITTANK embarked on a journey with his friends to Bulgaria, a popular tourist destination. He chose to stay at the Golden Sands Resort, located in Varna, a city known for its stunning beaches. The journey was going smoothly, with LARS fully embracing his youth, as he was 28 years old at that time. Both he and his travel companions were young, sharing the resort with other individuals of the same age group. It was an atmosphere filled with fun, cheers, music, and beach sun. However, as we already know, this combination can sometimes lead to tense situations. The 6th of July arrived, and with it came a significant incident in LARS's history. He became involved in a heated brawl inside a bar, all due to football rivalries. The passionate argument unfolded between his friends, who supported one team, and 4 other men at the bar, who were fans of the rival team. Tempers flared, but apparently the situation didn't escalate further, and by daybreak, the friends decided to head back to the resort. However, during this journey, they stopped to grab some fast food. Once again, LARS's peculiarity surfaced. In the preceding days, he had been showing a noticeable lack of appetite, and on that morning, it repeated. While his friends placed orders inside the restaurant, LARS chose to wait outside. When his friends emerged, he had simply vanished. Upon noticing his absence, his friends initiated a quick search, assuming he had returned to the resort. With this assumption, they retraced their path, driven by exhaustion and the desire to rest. The next day, LARS reappeared and recounted what happened after he disappeared while waiting for his friends. 4 men, likely linked to the group he had argued with at the bar, showed up and attacked him. However, something seemed odd to his friends. Despite his account, LARS displayed no visible signs of physical aggression on his body. Even though he had been under the influence of alcohol and was also tired, there were no apparent marks of a struggle. Several hours passed, and LARS began to experience trouble hearing properly. At first, he tried to endure the discomfort, hoping it would improve when he returned home. However, the situation worsened to the point where he decided to seek medical help. In the emergency room, it was diagnosed that his eardrum had ruptured. Following medical advice, he was to wait for the pain to subside before taking a flight, as cabin pressure during the flight could worsen his condition. Although surgery was suggested by the doctor, LARS chose to delay the procedure until he returned to his hometown. He was prescribed cefuroxime in a dosage of 500 milligrams. Concerned, his friends suggested he stay with them for a few more days, but LARS reassured them, stating he was fine and they could head back. So his friends departed for home, and LARS chose to stay at the budget hotel near the airport. It seemed like everything was under control, with LARS acting responsibly regarding his health. However, something unexpected occurred. He started displaying signs of paranoia. At the Color Hotel, LARS made a call to his mother in a whisper, claiming he was being pursued and that his life was in danger. Following this, he instructed his mother to cancel his credit cards. While this action might be interpreted as a ruse, hotel security cameras captured LARS wandering the hallways, looking out of windows, and even hiding inside an elevator. These behaviors displayed a disturbed state of mind. Shortly after, he messaged his mother, inquiring about the medication he was taking. Around 1 in the morning, he left the hotel, returning an hour later, but it wasn't clear what he did during that interval. By dawn, his mother received another worrying call from LARS, where he whispered, "They're getting closer." The last sighting of LARS occurred at Varna Airport on the 8th day of July, also his scheduled flight day. He messaged his mother, informing her he was at the airport and requesting her to transfer 5,000 euros to his account. He then proceeded to the airport's medical section to check if he was fit to travel. The doctor who attended to him described his behavior as nervous and erratic. Although LARS was in a condition to board, it would have been wiser to wait a few days before flying. During his time in the office, He inquired about the medication he was taking. At that moment, one of the men involved in the airport renovations entered the room. Lars's reaction was instant, trembling in fear and exclaiming, "I don't want to die here, and I need to get out of here." Without further ado, he stood up and fled, leaving behind his luggage, wallet, cell phone and passport. Security footage captured him running out of the airport, hopping a fence and entering a forest. And that's the last time Lars MITTANK was seen on video. Shortly after, authorities launched an investigation. They examined Lars's recent activities and noted that no movement of the €5,000 occurred. His friends were also questioned, stating Lars appeared fine, but the only oddity noted, while seemingly insignificant, was his lack of appetite. Based on this information, various theories emerged. The first suggests that the men he argued with at the bar possibly forced him to transport drugs as a mule to Germany, his final destination. However, fear of retaliation might have prevented him from refusing, and at the same time, he would have feared trouble if caught by the authorities. Faced with this dilemma, a desperate option could have been to flee. A second theory revolves around hallucinations, possibly induced by the combination of his injury, exhaustion, and malnutrition. It's conceivable that the punches he received during the fight caused some form of head trauma or concussion. In addition to the ruptured eardrum, Lars also suffered a jaw injury. His mother maintains he had no history of mental problems, but the medication he was taking might have triggered a rare side effect, possibly a psychotic episode, which would encompass hallucinations and paranoia. For now, all these ideas remain in the realm of speculation. A private investigator was hired to aid in the search, which was conducted in the forest with hopes of locating him, as Lars's mother claimed he had wilderness survival knowledge. However, these searches yielded no positive results. The detective also scrutinized records of unidentified patients in hospitals, yet found nothing matching Lars. In the year 2016, Lars's mother appeared on television, hoping he would see her and return, perhaps suffering from amnesia. A similar case was recorded involving a woman named Hannah UPP, who experienced dissociation and periodically disappeared, only to be found later living under a different name and in a different place, with no memory of previous events. The story of Lars MITTANK gained widespread attention, especially through the surveillance camera recordings. These videos amassed over 16 million views over the course of around 4 years. However, despite this exposure, reports of people claiming to have seen him leading an ordinary life somewhere, but under a different name, have not led to concrete discoveries. The truth is, until now, the fate of Lars MITTANK remains an unsolved mystery. If this intriguing enigma has captured your attention as much as it has ours, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. Furthermore, share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, we can unite to unravel the most complex mysteries. We'll see you in the next video.